Today's Praise in Peril devotional thought is, Not by might, part 1. And the Lord said unto him, Surely I will be with thee, and thou shalt smite the Midianites as one man. This devotional is based on Judges 6 verse 16. Gideon's story speaks volume to how we can overcome when the odds are stacked against us. Even though he had his doubts when commanded by God, he is still named among the faithful in the book of Hebrews. Gideon's story is found in the book of Judges, chapter 6 to 8. The story takes place in a time when the children of Israel had turned from God and did evil in His sight. The years of peace and prosperity caused them to forget that God was the source of their strength and all the rich blessings they were enjoying. The people continued in apostasy until they were faced with the imminent threat of the surrounding nations that rose up against them. In the midst of the impending threat upon them, God in His love and mercy called Gideon, one whose name means overcomer, to take charge and lead His people to victory. God called Gideon at a time when he was afraid of the Midianites. God's words to him were strong and reassuring. The Lord is with you, you mighty man of valor. Gideon didn't see himself as mighty, but God saw something that he didn't see. The conversation that ensued between Gideon and the angel showed that he lacked the confidence needed to lead the people to be triumphant against their enemies. However, he rose to the challenge and became a mighty man of valor. The story later revealed how Gideon submitted to God's leading and instructions. An army of 32,000 men was reduced to 300. The men didn't need weapons of mass destruction because they had the mightiest warrior by their side. God promised to fight their battle if they followed His instructions implicitly. The instructions Gideon got seemed absurd to any well-thinking person, but God's ways are not our ways, neither His thoughts our thoughts. We may not have an army that is against us, but we have our own battles to face. We have situations that are too much for us to handle. However, it is never too much for God. This was a Praise in Peril devotional thought written by Doreen Wright Brown from the Port Myer Preparatory and High School, and I am Joel Baker.